large underground structure to the west of your position. Why don't you go check it out while we work on the transporter problem?
I'll do that, Flo, but please tell Cliffy to get down here ASAP. We'll go out.
See something square right here. It looks like every other electronic key card lock you've ever seen. You're standing on a plate designed to precisely align a key card with the light beam inside this locking mechanism. Low energy light beams shine down on the electronic sensing device from the top. Okay, so if it's low energy, that means it's not going to kill me if I walk through them, right? What is this? Specimen jars contain grotesque examples of misapplied genetic engineering. One wall. Computer workstation. Oh, it appears to be functional. Some kind of genetic research laboratory. Advanced machinery. Experiment cages. Specimen containers. Bizarre creatures found throughout the room. Danger! Emergency jettison sequence activated. Dome jettison will recur in 0 seconds. Jettison complete. What? Genetics. We play God, so you don't have to. Activated mainframe. Hen House of Doom. Alpha security alert, intruder alert, fire suppression system, shuttle bay 1, integrity failure, depressurize. Heck. Envirodome 1, Envirodome 2. Standby power, backup computing systems active. It's about time, Cliffy. Fix this dang transporter. I'm really gonna bug him about this one. Genetics Project Inventory, Primordial Soup, feasibility study of meta-bacterial transformations of terraforming and space colony applications. Project goal, to create a survivable and highly adaptable meta-bacteria to enable terraforming on planets currently unsuitable for human habitation. Metabacteria will serve as a base for an artificial food chain on selected planets, synthesizing complex proteins as a natural byproduct of its metabolism. After 3 months of preliminary trials, the bacteria strain Casis velox has shown the greatest promise. Primary experimental trials will bombard Casis velox with hard radiation to confirm hardiness and test adaptive abilities. Placing a petri dish of the bacteria behind a computer monitor for a period of hours will expose it to hard radiation conditions similar to those on an uninhabited Class D planet. Initial results of Casis velox are encouraging. It thrives in the radiation environment as long as adequate food sources are provided. We are well on our way towards engineering the first true metabacteria. A few specimens have manifested undesirable genomes after successive. I believe we have discovered and removed all remaining undesirable latent genetic traits in meta. Several subjects have demonstrated teratogenic side effects as a result of ingesting the primordial soup gestalt. The experiment is not progressing well. Several test subjects have begun mutating wildly. The morphology of the creatures is singularly unrodent-like. One of the metamice bit and infected one of the lab techs today. We're putting him into cryonic hibernation to slow the process of the disease, but I'm afraid that without a cure, his chances of survival are non-existent. Accounting. SCSI drives. Rames T. Quirk bribe. Rames T. Quirk bribe. Radio video adapter. Radio video interface. Raptor IDE drive. Recorder transcriber. Refrigerator. Well, I think we found out all we need to find out here, didn't we?
Cliffy, it's a hunch, but I think there's something wrong with the transporter.
Can you describe the problem, sir?
Do you look at me? I'm a fly.
Sure are. What happened to the rest of you?
It crawled in the trash bin out back.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I can fix you up. Where's the dumpster?
I think it's behind that large rock outcropping.
Lead the way, Captain. Excuse me, Captain. I'm going to scan the perimeter. Okay, well, good for you. You do that. Alright, so if I click on this one. Okay, that's the top one. First digit looks like it would be a 2. Third digit would be a 4. Okay, the second digit is a 6. 8 is the last digit. The combination to the door is 2648. Actually, I think you've been given just the right amount. Here's the body, Captain. Some people might say, you've never looked better. I think I can fix you up, Captain. I just have to reverse the phase polarity on the transporter interface grid. You need to park yourself on the old tongue breath here for me to descramble the two of you. Here goes nothing. Energize. Why, Captain? I'm sure glad you're back to normal. You were really starting to bug me. That's not funny, Chief. Sorry, sir. How do you feel? Except for the strange urge to go jump in that fertilizer bin and roll around, I feel pretty normal. This sure is some setup those Gentex boys got here. You haven't seen the half of it. I flew through this locking mechanism and found a big underground lab next door. Of course, there was only so much I could do there as a fly. Anyway, there was a lot of really high-tech gizmos and all kinds of advanced technology. A moment too late. You realize saying the words advanced technology to Cliffy is like showing a photograph of helpless women and children to a Doberman pinscher. A hungry gleam comes to your engineer's eye. Oh, really? Well, don't we take a closer look at that lock, Captain? You never know. If we can open it, we might even find something we can use against some pucoid creatures. I'll meet you there. Here's your communicator, sir. I located it during my scans. Thanks, WD-40. I believe I can be of the most help back on the ship. Please beam me aboard, Cliffy. Hole punch. Oh, it's a key card. Punch the card. 2, 4, 6, 8. Get it just right. Whoops, you've bungled this puzzle. Maybe you should have paid more attention to your surroundings while you were a fly. We'll reset the puzzle and give you another try. Is it the opposite? Instead of punching where it is, we punch where it's not. This will prevent the light from passing through. The light will continue to pass through 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Try again. Hey, hot diggity darn. It looks dangerous down there, Captain. I volunteer to stand guard up here. Well, of course you do. Closer first. Get a little bit closer. Takes you 10 minutes to mow the front yard. 10 minutes? Man, that's so darn tempting. A handy travel-sized container of liquid nitrogen. Just the thing to dump in the punch at dull parties. This minus 200 degree temperature of the liquid instantly freezes anything it comes into contact with. What did you find, Captain? I've discovered that the pucoids have a critical weakness. They can't stand the cold. Extremely low temperatures temporarily halts the molecular action of the primordial soup that causes the mutation. Well, we knew that when we were a fly. Does it reverse the process? I'm afraid not, but at least it's better than nothing. Did you find anything else? I found a couple canisters of liquid nitrogen. Great. Give them here. Maybe I can rig something up to use against the pucoid critters. I sure hope so, Cliffy. Well, Captain, I think I've done all we can here now. Let's head back to the ship. What do you want to do? Beam back, spend more time exploring. Two to beam aboard. There's a lot to be some way help, Beatrice. I really can't think of anything. Oh, and so, what's your beastie so excited about? Spike! I think he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy? What is it? Did Timmy fall down the well again? He's jumping on the cryo chamber. Is that it, Spike? You want us to jump on the cryo chamber? No. I gotta sneeze. I don't think so, sir. Now he's jumping on the transporter. Take the cryo chamber and transport it to the surface. What do you think the critter is trying to tell us, Captain? What are you trying to tell us? We should jump on the cryo chamber and then jump on the transporter. Somebody fell down the well. That's it. I knew it. I called it. Timmy fell down the well again. The mill is on fire. We should initiate a manual control bypass to reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid and then use the transporter to reintegrate Beatrice's DNA molecules. Wasn't that a test question? Yeah, no. It just might work. Good boy, Spike. Get the ambassador ready, sir. Oh, man, the transporter. Oh, you didn't put it on the server this time? Aw, that's too bad. Aw, Spike giving me hugs. Back you go, Spike. I'm gonna play some Conan today, though. B's primordial soup infested body lies frozen in the cryo chamber like an ambassador's sickle. Uh-oh. He's really going to pieces for you. Beatrice really went to pieces on you. She now lies scattered on the floor in handy bite-sized chunks. There we go. Is that what I did wrong? Clicked the wrong button. Alright, defrost. Alright. 10 seconds to freeze. Should be 10 seconds to defrost. You successfully defrosted B. There's not much time to save her, so whatever you're going to do, do it quick. Make it so, Cliffy. Okay, Captain, in just a minute, I've got to make some minor, delicate micro adjustments to the transporter. Yeah, that's how you make the adjustments. You kick it. Oh, B. I thought you puked for sure.
So did I. I feel weak. I need to rest.
No problem. I'll tuck you back in the cryo so you can recuperate.
Okay, but I've got just one question for you guys. What happened to my underwear? Oops. Excuse me, Roger.
Can you give me an analysis on our best course of action now that we have the cloaking device, WD-40? I recommend that we attempt to board and take the Goliath. If we achieve surprise, we can cure a portion of the Goliath's crew with the ship's transporter and enlist their aid before the rest of the pucoids can react. Sounds risky. I calculate a 29% chance of success, but there's a 93% chance that the Goliath could destroy the Star Confederation if we cannot prevent her from reaching the frontier. And just how in the pleads am I supposed to get over there? The Goliath's shields will probably block our transporter. The only remaining option is to use the Eva pod, Captain Wilco. It's small enough to avoid attracting attention. Once you attach it to the Goliath and cut through her hull, you can sneak up to the bridge and shut down the shields. Then Cliffy and I can join you and effect the rest of the plan. Assuming I try this crazy stunt, where should I land the pod? My databanks do not possess that information, but I calculate an 83.7% chance that Cliffy will have that information. Yeah, sure, Captain. I'll get right on it. Head to the bridge. We're heading to Gingivitis. That airplane is flying rather low. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Oh, I didn't do the voice. Aye, sir. We're approaching our destination, sir. Aye, sir. We're approaching planet Gingivitis. Sensors have detected the presence of the Goliath in the area. Captain Wilco. My calculations indicate the Goliath will be in visual range in approximately 10 seconds. Whoops, wrong button. That's not what I want. You rang? Yes, Captain, right away. Anything else, Captain? I can still see the ship. Hey, Captain, get your tail down here to the lab. I got something you might want to take a look at. Bloop. Better be good. Ooh. Captain, I've made a few scans of the Goliath. I've come up with some interesting information. Oh, really? Like what? Well, our scans show that the mutated crew of the Goliath is not spread evenly through the various sections of the ship as it normally would be. The engineering spaces are almost completely deserted, for example. Well, if we're to enter the ship at that location, we would stand a good chance of getting aboard undetected. By saying you pretty much mean me, don't you, Cliffy? Of course, sir. Once you get aboard, you can sneak up to the bridge power conduits and shut off the glass shield. What good would that do? Well, maybe WD-40 could beam over and incapacitate the crew, then I could zip over and set something up like we did for the Ambassador with their transporter. The glass ion emitters are located there. Lots of hard radiation. Not a good idea to land there, Captain. Those engines are red hot and the thrust turbulence would blow you away. Oh, that's good news to know. That hole of the glass hull is full of machinery. That's the area where our scans show the least amount of pucoid activity, Captain. Okay. There's a lot of pucoid activity in that area. That section's got most of the glass weapons and control system is probably swamped with pucoids. That area is mostly crew quarters. We've registered a lot of pucoids moving through there. That's the glass bridge. It's probably Pucoid City right now. That's the area where scans have the least amount of pucoids. Okay. Good tweet. We want to open the airlock, right? Oh no, pod repairs.